As I redecorate. Come on. Hey, there we go. And welcome. And welcome. And welcome. And welcome. And welcome. And welcome to my assortment of eclectic ASMR. Hi. Hello. Also, we mustn't forget, this really doesn't fit anywhere else. Can I do it like a UN thing? The Queer United Nations. Well, that's not ideal, is it? Well, you know, maybe, no. Hey, there we go. Hello. Where am I? Where was I should say. I don't think I even had said anything beforehand. Working memory, not very, good. Hi. It's finally just a regularly scheduled trigger word Tuesday, trigger word Tuesday, trigger word Tuesday, 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 Tuesday. I feel like I could steal ASMR X Babes Happy Tuesday thing. I don't know, something about her accent is just right where it needs to be. I'm not going to use this hand cream, actually. I'm going to use just the Johnson stuff, because this is about 1.5 years old. It takes me a long time to use it. Oh, hey, is it out? Oh, jeez, I'm tan. Wow. Sorry, you all are experiencing like what I should have gotten out of the way in pre-filming. Is this thing like empty? Oh no, it is way not empty. She's still got a good amount in the bottom. Can we just for a moment try to pressure Johnson's into letting you twist this thing off? There is so much stuff left in the bottom of these, and you have to like wiggle it and shit to like get product out, and there's product in there. Anyway, don't get this one. Don't get the Cotton Touch one. I thought I would like it because it dries quicker, and it does, but I feel like it doesn't give you much of anything, I think. And it's not even that softening, at least any more than like the regular pink lotion. Anyway, whatever. What are we talking about? We're talking about Trigger Word Tuesday. It's a regularly scheduled Trigger Word Tuesday, and it is a normal format. Basically, if you suggested words, half of them are going to be in this one. Half of them are going to be in next week, except for those of you who suggested just one, in which case both of you are this week. Who was it? Yo-Yo Master 69, I know for sure. And then Aaliyah G, right? Aaliyah G. As for our new suggesters, Olivia WL3DQ. I don't know if I've seen your name before. If I have, it was a long time ago. So if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, I'm sorry. And then Pink Turns Blue. Pink Turns Blue. You are also a new suggester. so out of practice after not being in choir, but ooh, it's like it's really a matter of like breathing out strategically and then also not like breathing into the microphone. Aquamarine, 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 aqua. I always love people who say aqua. I don't know, it just sounds so like sophisticated. I think it's because I listened to that podcast. My dad wrote a porno. If you want to laugh, you need to listen to that podcast. Very explicit though. And one of the hosts, they're talking about Barbie Girl by Aqua, but they say Aqua, which I really like, and ever since then I've had this thing where it's like my brain always wants to say Aqua. Aquamarine, Aqua actually works better for ASMR, in my opinion at least, the way that I'm hearing it in here. Aquamarine, aquamarine, Marine. Your other suggestion was I almost for the first time, oh no, not the first time ever, for like the third time ever, actually, now that I think about it, I almost brought out the Trigger Word Tuesday rulebook. In the past, I have said no to only a few trigger words. One of them being coconut. And I thought that I was going to stick to it. When I first read the suggestion, I was like, But now that I think about it, over a year and a half of Trigger Word Tuesdays, outside of hair videos or skincare videos, because like oily skin, you know, beauty type videos. So coconut oil didn't make it through. Coconut oil, and also there's no rules. Who gives a shit, really? Coconut oil, 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 coconut oil. It's because somebody did suggest cloak, but that's in next week's video. But then there's also another word with a CL in it. Coconut oil, 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 coconut, coconut oil. Next up are two suggestions from Azariah. These two, I almost wanted to put them together, but I didn't. First one is distinct, 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 distinct. Yeah, like that lotion. I don't know. If anything, it makes my hands feel slightly clammy. Not wet, clammy, but just kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. What is it actually supposed to do? Distinct, 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 distinct. I mean, it is newborn, so am I supposed to be using this? Likely not. But I do like the smell of it though. Coconut oil, distinct, 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 blended with real cotton. Distinct, 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 distinct. Yeah, literally cotton is in the naturally derived ingredient. Cotton is in the ingredients list. Distinct, 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 distinct. I mean, it's a very short ingredients list, so I mean, I guess that's a good sign. Distinct. Although, keep in mind, sometimes fear-mongering about long labels or like ingredients you can't read. I mean, I'm not like shitting on natural products, like products that are more, like less processed, I should say, or have less like chemical ingredients in them, but when we're talking about food, some of that stuff is fine for you to ingest. Like, this whole thing about dyes, like unless you're allergic to something and unless you have an intolerance or it's actually like negatively affecting you, most of this stuff is fine. It's like the whole GMO thing. Genetically modified crops. Like, unless they can prove that there's an actual issue with them long term, I really don't care if they can help C-L-I-C-K-Y, not C-L-I-Q-U-E-Y. I guess that's how you spell clicky. I don't know if that's an actual dictionary word, but whatever. Language is fluid. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Clicky, 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 honestly, when I put on like an ASMR video, it's like, it feels like I've taken a melatonin. It's weird. It does something to my brain. Like, it's real. I don't know if it's like a Pavlov thing or if it's just like a thing, but that actually is real. But you know, it's interesting. Betty, 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 Betty. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Or no, I do. Okay. To me, I don't know why, but Taylor Swift has an association with the name Betty. For me, I don't know if it's a song title or if it's a lyric in a song, but what I do know is because my mom was telling me about this, but I guess she included the name Betty in one of her songs because Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's daughter is named Betty? Question mark. My mom was telling me about this like way long ago when she was telling me all about like that the lawsuit surrounding the Colleen Hoover movie and all that stuff. My mom was like trying to explain it to me, and I was like, I'm lost. Although society loves to dogpile on a woman, so are we shocked? Anyway, Betty always has an association with Taylor Swift for me for whatever reason. I also had a very, 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 very good friend, Elizabeth, back in junior high school, and everybody would call her Betty, and I thought that was so cool that she just like fully embraced it. She was wonderful, and she was like, I should text her. That'd be nice, actually. Anyway, Betty. I'm coming for you, Betty. Next up. We've got a suggestion from Ippy Cake, and this is also another rare double occurrence of a certain sound. We've got another cue in this video that never happens. We had Aquamarine, and then we have, next up from Ippy Cake, Sequoia, 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 Sequoia tree, Sequoia, 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 Sequoia. Oh, I love the sound of this word, Sequoia, Sequoia, Sequoia. What car brand has the car called the Sequoia? God, I don't know, but like, what a good name for a car, Sequoia. It's just like, ooh, like what a good name for a tree. It's just, it's so, like, it gets me. I don't know what about it. It's like a Sequoia. Oh, that thing must be like impressive, and it is. Sequoia, 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 personal, but for whatever reason, during our rehearsal process of that show, I forget who it was, but one of the guys on the cast, of course, started calling our lead Cinderella, which, fine, where did that come from? But now, whenever I see the word Cinderella, I have to do mental work. I have to think about it for a second, like not even a full second, but like there is a pause in my brain where I'm like, Cinderella. I don't know why. She was even just called Cinder in that show, so I don't know. Cinderella. I also love the French Cinderella, like not like the French word for Cinderella. Like it's not like. Do you know what I'm saying? Cinderella in French is Cendrillon. 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 We had back in like I think it was grade 6 French, we had to read a like kids version of like a kids French edition of Cinderella. And I'm sure, as anybody could imagine, I see Cindrillon. And as a kid, excuse me, sorry, I'm getting tired. But as a kid, I was like, why is she named Cendrillon? My French teacher looked like she wanted to pounce. But I just there's a lot of baggage with Cinderella for me. Cendrillon, Cendrillon, Cinderella. Like, how is that always popped up in my life? You know, one of those things. Your other suggestion was Shimmery Diamond. Thank you for allowing me a story time. Shimmery Diamond. Shimmery Diamond. Shimmery Diamond. Shimmery Diamond. Shimmery Diamond. And if you think you escaped my accusations, Shimmery Diamond would be something that Bath & Body Works would sell. In fact, I used to have one of their diamond shimmer mists. If that was intentional, you're a genius. I'm just saying. Anyway, Shimmery Diamond, Shimmery Diamond, Shimmery Diamond, Shimmery Diamond. I never used it. It was the warm vanilla sugar one, and honestly, the only room sprays that I can tolerate are the ones from the Body Shop, because they are not invasive. It's just like a little ambient smell. I would say some of the worst body spray, they give me a headache. So it's not like the worst, like they smell nice, but some of the worst, strongest like headaches that I get are from any Bath & Body Works scent product. And that's a me thing. I'm not saying that they make them poorly or anything like that. I don't. There's something about it. So it was in my body glitter phase. Yes, I had a body glitter phase. I have my 2 bottles of Body Lava on this shelf that's in the mirror right here. Shimmery Diamond, Shimmery Diamond. The Diamond Shimmer Mist did not last long in this household, though. It's the sparkles weren't even that great in it, so I was just like, well, I'll pass this on to somebody who wanted to try it, and who knows where it went from there. Shimmery Diamond, 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 see how it lands. Shimmery diamond, shimmery diamond, shimmery diamond, shimmery diamond, shimmery diamond, shimmery diamond. Next up is from Aaliyah G, who suggested the word piccolo, 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 piccolo. Pablo Picasso. This is another P word. Piccolo, 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 piccolo. No, that just there we go. Piccolo, piccolo, piccolo. I keep getting these texts. I need to put you in do not disturb mode. Piccolo, 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 piccolo. Oh my god, come on. There. Piccolo, piccolo. Piccolo, 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 piccolo. Is a piccolo the same instrument that was played in My Heart Will Go On? Like, I don't know, was that a... No, I think that was a piccolo. I'm gonna look it up. Piccolo, 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 piccolo. What is the SDLE in My Heart Will Go On? Piccolo, 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 piccolo. A tin whistle. I've never heard of it. Tin whistle, not a piccolo, not a piccolo, not a piccolo, not a piccolo, 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 not a piccolo, not a piccolo, surely not a piccolo, piccolo. See, case in point, I feel like I have to use a lot of this stuff to really get any mileage out of it. It's the cotton touch stuff, anyway. Piccolo, 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 piccolo. Ooh, that was loud. Piccolo, sorry. Hopefully that's... I don't think it was too bad. Editing me will catch it if it was bad. Piccolo. Okay. Last two actually. First of all, we have from Olivia, WL3DQ. Another Q. Weird. Ballistic is your suggestion. Here's another B. Ballistic. Kind of has it all as a trigger word. It's got a B, which I know some people like those ba-ba-ba-ba or pa-pa-pa-pa sounds. Or those kinds of sounds. And then there's also obviously L sounds, which I think are the sort of holy grail in the ASMR community. Ballis. There's an S. Some people love an S. There's a T. Ballist. And then a C, which I would say is the second place. Like I say in the pantheon of trigger sounds, L's really have it like locked, that top spot. And then you've got like the T's and the D's and the C's and the K's, like trying to fight it out for the second spot. But I think the C's and the K's kind of like just get on the sort of silver edge of the podium, and then T's and D's have the bronze, you know. S is a close fourth, I think. It's loved and hated. Ballistic. I almost said ballistic. Ballistic. also find that like an sound in a trigger word. Polka dot, polka dot. I find that really carries it through as well. Okay. You all are going to be yawning a lot. I guess that's the point, isn't it? Polka dot, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot. Does anybody pronounce the L in polka? Like pole, like again, like I said, it's sort of a sleeper L. Polka dot, 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 polka dot. Because I know a lot of I make fun of my uncle for this a lot. Not that he says it a lot, but I mean, like, he says a lot of things weird, but he says polka dot, polka, like a P-O-K-A or something, like polka dot, or like a P-O-K-E dash A dash D-O-T, polka dot. Anyway, I'm so funny. Polka dot, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot. He also says, when he says, like, somebody from Italy is Italian, Italian, right? He says Italian. He pronounces the I. Like, you don't go to Italy, you go to Italy. Italian. No. Anyway, whatever. Polka dot. Polka dot. Polka dot. Polka dot. I am a stickler for pronunciation. The fact that I have made, like, my online persona all about word pronunciation. It's kind of my thing. Polka dot. Polka dot. Polka dot. Polka dot. My grandma also says milk, not milk. Like, hello. What are we doing here? I can't stand people who say egg. Like, oh, crack an egg. That one I understand a little bit more. But please, you crack an egg. An egg. It's an E, not an A. Or like an E-H, egg. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. I apologize if any of you are like this. But I would give you gentle roasting if you would do this in real life to me. Anyway, I've got to thank 13 very, very important, very, very special people just before I say goodbye. Flower Child, Ippy Cake, Starlin, Cosmo, Amy Martin, Emily Johnson, June Bucky, Giovanna M, Carrie Field, Lonica Brand, Matt ASMR, Kayleen K, and finally Sydney. You all are my channel members, and you all are wonderful and amazing and cool and fun and kind. Thank you so much. Thank you if you were watching. Thank you if you were, I don't know, clicking in. Thank you if you skipped to the end for whatever reason. I don't know what kind of person would skip to the end of an ASMR video, but